Hacking, what is hacking all about? What is behind hacking? And what do they seek to do? Now we've all known that hacking is a very, very, very great crime. Someone actually taking data and is unauthorized. So what is hacking? Hacking has to do with getting access to materials you are not authorized. And it's a very, very big issue. They call it hacking because maybe it's a kind of computer word for stealing online. So now we have the issues of black hackers and the white hackers. And the black hackers are the ones who know how to actually get these materials and actually to stop these materials. Now both of them know about hacking, how to discover vulnerabilities and how to actually get the materials. Now, but the black hackers, they are called the criminals. It's like the black hackers are like the guys you train in the military. They know how to detect an enemy, how to fight an enemy, but they pull that from the uh, from the military. And now, not only that, they are now using that knowledge to actually steal, invade the police, or do some other stuff. So it's a very very big crime. It's a very very big crime. Now they give a scenario of Ukraine. Ukraine has a lot of expertise and they've been very tech savvy in the country, and it's a very good survivor for the country because a lot of the guys who know about these tech things, they have a good pay. Now, what happened in the system where these people who are being trained in computer related or cyber security fields to not have jobs? What becomes of the economy? The results to going on a crackdown after banks and the rest of them, right? Okay. Now, what about if we bring a system where it's a marketplace for hackers? It will go a long way to actually help what what can be done. Now, let's talk about the hacker ecosystem. Now, the hacker ecosystem has to do with there's a program called the accelerator program. Now, the accelerator program is where you can actually participate in launching or cyber security or computer technology projects that can actually help in the cyber security world. Now we have the hacking proof platform. This is a platform where you can actually, you are launching something or a software or a website. Now you get the access to people who are actually experts in the hacking field, who will run a kind of test on your system, on your software, and say, okay, it's free from bugs. Not only is it free from bugs, it's free from vulnerability. So they are giving vulnerability reports on what is actually obtainable on the software. And the 0 day remuneration is, these are people who actually be like updating, checking the code. So hacking will support bright technology experts by financially rewarding their original and previously undisclosed 0 day research. So these are the guys who, like, instead of these people to be going from website to website or software to software and actually trying to steal, they are the ones who will be going through these things, but not with the intention to steal. Their own is they're like hacker police. So they are trying to go and see, okay, where are the loopholes? Where are the loopholes? Where are the loopholes? And when they get these loopholes, they are not exploiting the loopholes. Rather, they will report it to the system and they will get financially rewarded. So I think it's a very good thing, because if you're able to actually discover a loophole, you as an hacker, you're able to actually discover a loophole that, okay, this loophole can actually cost this company $10 million. Now, if you get rewarded for $1 million, like, so I'm just giving an explanation. I think it will go a long way, because first, you, in the with the issue of moral ethics, you are not breaching anything. Now we have the the annual conference where they will be hosting annual conference to encourage people who are actually the hackers to actually come into the community. And then we'll have this cybersecurity analytics center. And this is a center where they actually curate data and see if the data are not vulnerable, and if they are vulnerable, bring countermeasures to actually solve the problem. Now they've done their ICO already. And let's see the team. Who are the advisors? And before we see the team, let's talk about the issue of the escrow. The escrow is, you have an escrow agreement where the people who are actually performing this task will not be paid until the work that we're giving to them, they are certified that they've done the work to the level they actually want. Now, the escrow agents are involved in the process of guiding and managing the assets of investors. Their function is to monitor the use of collected funds according to the roadmap. So nobody does anything and gets away with it. Everything is sealed and is proof. Now there is money back guarantee if these guys run a software and at the end of it they discover that they didn't do a very good job. The money is taken back. Then let's see the team. Who is the team? Now, this is the executive team. This is the lead manager, CFO, Bodore Mitore, and this guy who has been playing with computers from when he was 6 years old. I think one of the guys. Now, who are the advisors? They have John McAfee. If you know McAfee, the guy who created the McAfee antivirus, and they have a very good team, and they have lots of partners, AmbiSafe and ICO Bank and the rest of them. So they have a very active Telegram group, and you can actually reach to them. So instead of cyber hackers to be involved in cyber crimes, why not create a hub for them where we give them jobs and make everything accessible to them? So with this, I will say, do have a nice day. And if there's any ICO you want me to cover, feel free to reach out to me and I will gladly do that. Bye.